with awareness. Every soul you encounter bears my fingerprint, crafted by my hand, beloved by my heart. Let your presence echo my love, not just in words, but in the way you see, the way you listen, the way you stay kind. When the world grows cold, pause often. Ask my spirit to shine light within you, to reveal the pride that hides in good intentions, the resentment still clinging quietly in the corners of your heart. Type 555 if you're saying, "Yes, Lord, shape me in your image." I will show you gently, not with shame, but with truth. The places still holding fear, the old wounds whispering doubt, the defenses built from disappointment. I will uncover them only to heal them. And once you place them at my feet, they will lose their grip on your soul. For conviction is my compass, not my condemnation. When you return to me in repentance, you are not punished. You are embraced. You are welcomed back into grace. That runs deeper than any failing. There is no guilt hot enough, no storm loud enough to drown my mercy. It flows endlessly, ready to wash, ready to restore. Step into it now. Let it soothe the aches you don't speak aloud. I see how you've lingered with me, how you've made space for my voice. That time was not wasted. It was holy. It was sacred ground. Don't rush away. Stay soft. Let my words circle your thoughts, like a melody that won't fade. And when fear returns, as it tries to, pull your heart gently back to my promises. Speak them aloud if you must. Let your soul hear the sound of truth winning. Be assured of this. My love has no walls. My mercy, no bottom. My faithfulness, unshakable. I have signed every promise with my name, sealed it with my nature, and I have never failed. I have split seas for my people. I have torn down walls no hand could move. I have shut the mouths of lions. I have stood in fires and made them safe. I have delivered those who dared to trust me. Yes, I've done all this before, and I am still the same. I am the God who reigns without rival, and yet I draw close to hearts that praise, to lips that whisper, I believe. Even now, I am near. My child, hold tightly to me, but know this, my grip on you has never loosened. Even when yours trembled, mine never let go. You are not just seen, you are celebrated. You are the joy of my heart, the treasure of my gaze, and my peace. It surrounds you even now. These words aren't random. They're living evidence that I am present, invested, intimately woven into the fabric of your story. When doubt presses close, come back and read again. Let my truth steady your soul. When joy overflows, know that I rejoice with you. And when your tears fall quietly, I gather them with care, like precious pearls in my hands. You are my own, and I am the everlasting one, who will never abandon you. My love has no expiration. Even now, this very breath, I wrap you in my nearness and whisper, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. So rest, my beloved. Let that truth be your pillow. Find your shelter in my unwavering love. Type 000 to seal this in your spirit, and walk forward as one held by heaven. Now listen closely, for I am here. Yes, even in this moment, as your eyes settle on these words, I am near. This is no accident. I orchestrated this encounter with threads of grace, woven purposefully. Into your day, you've stepped into time I've already prepared, a day pulsing with hidden gifts, with purpose layered beneath the ordinary. Already, I've whispered to the wind and assigned joy to find you. Yes, unexpected blessings are on their way. I know how you've lived, enduring, hoping quietly, guarding the tender places of your heart, not because you stopped believing, but because pain taught you caution. You shrank your dreams to fit your scars. But I am the God whose promises never shrink. They stretch beyond fear, beyond logic, beyond anything you've dared to imagine. I haven't changed. I still create galaxies with a breath and reach for you with gentleness. I still birth miracles in midnight hours. I still bring laughter to barren places, and I still move even when you don't see it. Heaven is already in motion. You don't need full understanding for me to begin wonders. I move through clarity, but I also move through mystery. And many times, it's the mystery itself that holds the seeds of your deepest becoming. My child, as you move through this day, look for me, not with anxious scanning, but with holy wonder, like a child waiting for a gift they didn't ask for, but somehow know is coming. Open your heart to expectancy, not because you've earned it, but because I love to surprise you with the unexplainable. There is glory tucked inside the unexpected. It tells a deeper story, one where grace rushes in before performance begins, where mercy doesn't knock. It enters freely. I do not give like the world. I do not require a trade. I do not withhold until you get it right. What I give flows from the depths of who I am, not from what you've done. What's coming to you today is not a reward. It is a promise fulfilled from a Father who never forgets. I see what's weighing on you, the invisible burdens, the emotional fatigue, the pressure that no one else seems to notice. I know the doubts you bury beneath your practiced faith, the smile that masks the ache. And hear me clearly, I am not turned off by your struggle. It draws me in. Type 333 if your soul still whispers, I believe, even here, even now. I draw closest to the places you hide, and it is there, in the cracks and questions, that I call you beautiful, because that's where dependence is born. That's where miracles grow. You have not missed what I've ordained. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. In fact, you're standing at the edge of something sacred, a divine shift, one that may only make sense when you look back, but will flood your spirit with peace that doesn't need evidence. Trust. You don't need the full picture right now. You only need to remember, I see it all and I'm not confused. You are not approaching blessing as an outsider. You are my child, and the table has already been set. There will be gifts in your path today, small, quiet ones, moments you'll only notice. If your heart is still enough to feel me, a door you assumed was shut will begin to creak open. A weight you've carried for weeks will lift just enough for you to breathe again. Someone will speak what you've been secretly wondering, and you'll know it was me answering. These are not coincidences. They are divine fingerprints, pressed gently across the pages of your story. But listen closely. Not all I send today will look like blessing at first. My child, there may be a moment today, a sudden pause, an unexpected shift, a pain that stings without warning. But don't rush to label it. Don't fear it. Instead, breathe. Turn your heart toward me. Let trust rise before conclusions form. What feels like something breaking might be something I'm rebuilding. What looks like delay could be alignment in disguise. And what you thought was an ending may just be the doorway to the very beginning you prayed for. Just dress differently than you imagined. Walk with spiritual eyes wide open. Not just your natural sight, but the eyes of your heart, where my spirit speaks in whispers, not noise. The world will tell you that blessing must arrive with spectacle, with glitter and applause. But I move differently, quietly, sacredly. I hide wonders in common moments and miracles in mundane hours. The world watches for fireworks, but I'm asking you to notice the still bloom of peace breaking through your soul, the courage returning, the tenderness in your spirit that wasn't there yesterday. These are my signs. These are the blessings I've already scattered along your path. And listen closely. Don't try to earn what I've already chosen to give. My goodness is not a payment. It's not the result of perfection. It is my heart poured out freely. You don't have to prove anything to receive it. You don't have to perform. You only need to remain open. Let go of your need to be worthy in your own eyes. The truth is simple. You are mine, and that alone is enough. It's always been enough. So move into this day with sacred expectation. Yes, something is coming. It may not announce itself, but it will carry the unmistakable scent of heaven's touch. I'm not preparing something far off. I'm doing it now, not later, not someday. Today, your part is simple. Stay soft, stay open, keep your gaze lifted, and your heart willing. I've already lined your path with goodness, and even now, it draws closer to you. Even as you read these words, something is shifting behind the scenes. Trust me, you've heard the word blessing so many times. It may feel ordinary, but what I'm preparing for you now is anything but. This is not sentiment. It is strategy. This is not general. It is surgical, handpicked, tailored, timed, crafted specifically for the valley you've walked through, the ache you've hidden, the dream you've nearly shelved. I do not bless randomly. I bless with intent. Type 1212 if your heart says, I receive this, I'm ready. Heaven is already moving. My beloved, I know the language of your soul. Even when your lips fall silent, even when you no longer know what to ask for, some of what I'm sending you won't be noticed by those around you. Others might pass by unaware, but you'll feel it. A sudden stillness that quiets the chaos inside. A warmth that seems to rise from nowhere. A breath of clarity, slicing through the fog that's lingered too long around your heart. These are not random moments. They are sacred gifts, custom-made, hand-stitched into the very fabric of your personal story. I do not see you as one in a crowd. I see you as mine, as the one I shaped with fierce intentionality. You are not one of many. You are my only, because that's how deeply I know you. You've clung to hope when it felt like sand slipping through cracked hands. You kept showing up to prayer, to life, to faith, even when your strength trembled at the edge. I watched you whisper thanks through clenched emotions, choosing to believe I was still good. And I tell you, those moments move me. They weren't wasted. They weren't forgotten. They were planted like holy seeds in the soil of eternity. Every surrendered sigh, every quiet sacrifice, every silent act of trust, I collected them all. And now I'm answering them, not with vague blessings, but with gifts so specific, so perfectly timed, they will silence every voice of doubt that whispered, was God really listening? Type 888 if this truth revives you, if you're ready to rise in my strength, not your own. Don't think that your weariness has pushed me away. My love is not measured by your momentum. It holds firm, even when your energy fades. I'm here, holding you in this very hour, not waiting for you to get it together, not requiring more effort. Before I act, I'm already moving. Even now, even while you sit in the quiet ache of uncertainty, your very fragility, make space for my power to shine. So don't hide it. Don't apologize for it. Let me meet you there. Let me carry what you were never meant to carry alone, not through striving, but through surrender. I know how hard it is to keep believing when nothing seems to move. I know how silence can feel like absence. But hear me, child. Silence is not the end. It's the breath before the breakthrough, the stillness before the sky splits open. I speak softly. I move subtly, but I never stop loving, especially when you feel furthest from me. You've asked how much longer? More times than your voice ever admitted. But I saw it, the cry behind your eyes, the ache you try to carry with dignity. So I speak this now, with the full weight of my heart. Your waiting has not been wasted. This day is not your reward. It is your resurrection, your hope rising again. You may have lost confidence in yourself, but I have never, not once, lost confidence in what I place within you.